all ready for today? Another day of work with pleasure. Okay. So yesterday we started by studying the concept of performance excellence. We looked at the building blocks of building an integrated management system, starting from results all the way to strategy, the core values of performance excellence. And we actually defined performance excellence. We identified also what are the three components of performance excellence. And what are those again? The three components? Strategic leadership, execution, excellence, and learning. See, one day, not even 24 hours have passed and you forgot already. Okay. So, and we divided the 11 core values of performance excellence along those three major components. We went to our first workshop. We applied the concept, identified how you apply, how you implement that core value, those core values in your own university, in your own faculty. What are the barriers that you face and what actions you'll do in order to further institutionalize the core values. We talked about the organizational profile. Okay, so we started by, we looked at certain concepts in the organizational profile that cause a lot of confusion and misunderstanding. So we started strategic challenges, followed by key success factors, from which we derive capability first. Okay. Well, the capability becomes core competence if it satisfies two conditions. What are those? Unique and collective in nature. Okay. And then from core competence, it may or may not lead to strategic advantage. Good. Your grade so far is an 8. Okay. And then we apply that concept to your own organization. By the way, I recognize that you will not have enough time to fill up all of those tables, okay? And that's why we're limiting, at least we're focusing our workshop on the key concepts that we covered beforehand. But what I expect you to do is, when you go back to your respective universities, you'll fill in the rest of those tables, because that is what is going to be your self-assessment. Okay? Just like what we did during your organizational profile, then you'll do your self-assessment for category 1, 2, 3, 4, using the information that is being called for in those tables. And then we went to a study of the leadership system. Then I asked you to apply the criteria of leadership to your own organizations with an emphasis on describing your leadership system. So now it's time for you to report on your leadership system. So I'm looking for the first volunteer. Okay. Go ahead.
Well, good morning everyone. From Subusit Ratchapat University for the leadership system that we conclude. Actually, it looks like the example from from Kalingo A&T leadership system. Yes, the leadership system, the direction, organize, plan, and align, perform to plan, develop, reward, and recognize, and then learn and improve. But we got different things at the middle of the system. Instead of customer, workforce, suppliers, community, and shareholders, we focus on students. And further study in the other institutions. Also the demand from the workplace, and of course the society. At the rim of the
students, workplace, society is all okay.
And also our leadership communicate our philosophy in each level at the philosophy is the capable to survivability. But the other thing that's the difference from the example system, empower teams at Services. We got the selected team. The leaders select some people that have potential to do the job at done. That's all about our system. Thank you.
Okay. So, what do you do anything about the rest, like thanking the people who made it happen, get better next time? Are there systematic processes for implementing those? Okay. Okay, thank you. Now, let's go to another team. Yes. Pardon? Oh, you need it. Oh, well, if you can connect it here, that's fine. Okay. Let's see if we can connect it.